Hello, everyone and everywhere, whoever was or will be. I'm Red Runner. Today I'm joined by a few people. Once again, I have Behemoth,
What's up?
Bowser,
I'm suffering.
and Electric.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Oh, that was so perfect. I wanted to make that joke, but I thought it was like, you know what? I'll just play it straight. I'll be the only straight man here.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Hey, it's me, Goku! I don't
Hey, it's
Goku.
me, Goku.
Vegeta, we have to blow up the Earth.
The Discord chat's leaked. You're gonna blow.
Kakarot, the Discord server messages leaked!
They're leaked!
That just reminded
Vegeta,
me
we have
of
to blow up the Earth.
remind me of Bowser's bet about Kratos Astra versus Tom versus Wily, and that just reminded me of Prince Vegeta. Like, you want the vitamin D?
So, as far as this one goes, though, Goku versus Superman, yet again.
Yes.
Yes.
Third time.
And the real time, I suppose.
Yeah.
The first one was right at the beginning of the show. The second one was basically just scrapped notes from the first one, mostly.
Pretty much, yeah.
This
And it
is
was
the
the
first
worst
time they actually analyze it with the modern rule set, which I think a lot of people overlook. Obviously, when you hear that they've already done it twice, you figure, what reason do they have to do it again?
No.
Yeah,
But
I
Okay,
definitely
because simple.
think-
Just simple because they developed. It's not even a.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Death
even-
Battle had a character development.
Yeah, and even that GVS 2 was kind of pointless too, because while Goku got two new forms, they're only from two new movies that barely really add anything other than the forms.
Yeah, there was no additional thing that helped us gauge how much more powerful
Yeah.
those two forms made Goku, and it's just it just feels like super obviously probably the biggest criticism that's usually levied towards Goku vs Superman 2 is how it kind of goes about portraying and describing these two characters, and most infamously the whole Superman's not supposed to be relatable, he's not supposed to lose.
I like how they say that but in the first one they say that Superman is an immigrant facing the challenge of home versus heritage, which is very relatable. I'm
Which
pretty
is
sure.
so much more accurate to him.
Yeah, which is literally the most relatable thing to happen to anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
But as far as this one goes, basically everyone agrees that... not everyone, but a lot of the people who debate know that Superman's gonna win again. Let's just put it that way.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just it depends what Death Battle is gonna buy, but I know
It
what
technically
Superman
does, but there are some things that just put Superman on another level that, if they include in any way, just kind of make him win.
Yeah.
The big one that I've heard people bring up is Story of Superman. For obvious
Oh
reasons.
yeah,
Yeah.
that stuff is just completely broken.
Alright.
Oh hey, it's starting.
I know. I'm gonna have to pause because we're not done.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. As far as roots go, I know every single one of us is gonna be betting Superman, but how about roots?
I mean,
I'm
also-
Goku.
I'm
I
also
love Goku's one of my favorite characters, but Superman, I also really love Superman.
It's Superman for me. All Star just really made me love his character.
Honestly, if you had asked me this question, I don't know, 7 years ago, I would have been hard rooting Goku. But ever since the original Goku vs Superman, even Goku vs Superman 2, I've really grown an appreciation for Superman to the point where his character and what he stands for is just so inspiring. It's just there's I can't hate him. There's just so much about Superman that if you read the comics, you will learn that no, he's not just a boring generic superhero who punches hard. No, there's a really large amount of nuance and depth to his character that makes him just so amazing. So
No, that's
I'd say I would
the best way I like to describe him.
Yeah. It's okay. So
The best way I like to describe him is hope given form.
Yeah,
Yes.
the thing I love about Superman is that like he is relatable because like his whole thing is that like he puts so much work onto himself to be a hero, and like he knows that he just can't always be there, like, and that
Yeah.
just kind of eats him up, like I'm pretty sure plenty of people can relate to the fact that you can put too many expectations on yourself and it will just eat you up. Like,
Too many responsibilities. And
Yeah.
honestly, I don't have that much experience with either, if I'm being totally real with you. I know all of their stuff in concept, so I can't say I'm really... If I'm being totally real, I don't think I can realistically root for either. No offense, but I'm just
No,
saying.
that's fine. I think it's
Yeah,
also like
sure.
what makes Superman like so powerful. Also, is like as a character is like the stories where like he's not like facing like I don't know like some god who's trying to destroy all of reality. It's like ones where like he's just like he needs to be there for someone like and like with like a very like relatable situation. Like there's a comic where he like saves a kid from his abusive father, or another one where
I've
he
seen
convinces another one where he convinces a woman that, to like not commit suicide, and like the message, like the way he describes like that scenario is like, if you think you can at least have one more good day left on this planet, then take my hand. Like that's so powerful. Like it's just so good.
Yeah.
Whenever it's one-on-one, that's when he's at his best.
Absolutely.
But either way, it's not up to us, it's up to these guys, and we might get it right, we might get it wrong. I don't know, but either way, let's start our show. Oh, that's loud.
So loud.
I always forget the premiere.
This episode of
The
Death Battle
premiere
is sponsored
things are
by
always so
BetterHelp.
loud.
Literally.
Oh, whoa. It's just whoa. This is new.
Oh.
Interesting.
What?
okay, that was
Son
good.
Okay.
Goku, Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play. We're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes. He's
Plus Dragon Ball
And
Heroes.
it's our job to analyze
Dragon Ball
the
Heroes.
armor and
Yeah, like,
skills
that's not that big of a deal, honestly.
A death battle.
What?
Oh,
What's completely positive?
shit, oh, I'm so
Far
hyped.
away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku.
Not by the fact that he has a tail.
Yeah, we'll just ignore that.
Inspired
Yeah.
by martial arts films and his wife's interest
Then again,
in
there's
Chinese
dinosaurs
culture,
throughout
Tori
Dragon Ball's world, so
It might not even be that
would
weird,
define generations
Yeah,
to
exactly.
come. Dragon Ball! Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan. Not just raised, but trained. Gohan
Not
began
bad, Dad, you guys are
martial
seeing.
arts.
Oh, what is that
Refined
next to his
his
birthday?
under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned
that's how
Taoist and Zen
it's
style,
that's
which
how it's
focuses
spelled on the
discipline and
scanners.
tenacity.
Oh,
Which strongly
interesting.
defined Goku's character. The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly God. When you're training to dodge lightning,
love
you
that
know you're
callback.
a league
That's
so
over
good.
everyone else. He did have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take Nietzsche's famous
I
words,
saw another
"What
video
doesn't kill
recently
you
that
makes you
thought
stronger,"
lightning was
very,
almost as fast as
very
light.
literally. It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get
Vegeta.
after they're hurt. While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before. It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha! An incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam. So
Classic.
challenging, it took Roshi decades to master, but Goku got
Yeah,
it
we've
in
all
like
tried it
5
before, don't lie.
It's incredibly versatile, with over 50 different variations.
No, they just
For example,
spam it as
Goku
much
can
as they
curve
can.
the beam after firing, or even
Weird,
shoot
they have
from his feet.
Ultra Instinct as a
But unlike
technique,
most Saiyans,
and
he doesn't just
not gonna
use
mention it as a
speed
form, I
to
guess.
punch it up. Moves like
Autonomous.
the solar
No, it's
flare,
autonomous
energy
filtering
landmine, and God Godbind require
Yeah.
a lot more strategy and planning.
Because while Goku isn't exactly book smart, he is a genius when it comes to martial
He was
arts.
never
He
a
doesn't
book
just
smart,
train to
he's
conquer
money
his opponents,
smart.
but to conquer
Shut up, no.
He's also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker.
Well, pretty much any container could be used for the Mothaba sealing technique.
Then there's Kaioken.
Okay, more
aka
difficult to
instant
cast on
steroids.
stronger targets.
Goku's multiplied his
Okay,
power
Ultra
by 20 with his
reminded us,
sword,
he
and
told
in
us
a
to like look
movie,
at
he
finding
even got it up to
black
times
boxes.
100.
Okay, so is that the first one?
What a badass.
Yeah.
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack,
Oh, boy.
but it requires considerable time. Unlike instant
Okay,
transmission,
yeah,
which is
he's
a
absorbed
teleport
it.
that's instant. The way it works
Yeah.
is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still.
I hear
according
that's
to
a
the Daizenshuu
contentious
guidebook, it's a dimension hop.
Yeah.
You can actually
description,
see this in
but-
between space in some movies
Yeah.
and games.
And the dub
Yeah,
wanted us to think
but
it
it's also
shot
really funny.
Goku's molecules around at light speed.
When I know of it doesn't
The dub is more than
classify
that. In
as
fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a
infinite or
Superman
immeasurable
figure.
speed.
Even his
thankfully.
famous speech on Namek about being the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
If there's any scene
And then
that
there were
deserves
more
the
Super
word
Saiyans.
epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the
I was
greatest
about
of
to
deities,
say.
nearly shattering
Yeah.
the
Say, Goku's never
universe
used,
with a single clash in
Oh,
his
look at
first
that.
Go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7, but there's a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo
Okay, so they are
Dell
using
commented
this
that
now.
heaven is
They
just
didn't
as
mention
large
it for
as a
Frieza.
universe, and the Daizenshuu backs are up.
And that's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would
Oh
make
my God,
Universe
we're getting
7
it bigger.
over 1,500 times
Yeah,
larger than
we
our
knew
own
this.
Oh my
we
God.
we all
And
we
Goku
already
could
knew they
destroy
believed that,
the
but they had
first time
never
he went
used
God.
it in an
And he didn't
episode.
lose that power.
Never
He
used
learned
it.
how to use it even better, even in base form. Now imagine how much stronger
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah,
became
apparently
when he
it's gonna be
stacked
long,
Super
but I found
Saiyan
out how
on
long
Super
the
Saiyan
episode's gonna
God
be.
and became
Cool.
Super Saiyan.
Oh yeah,
Blue.
it's going to be
Super Saiyan
fourth
God,
longest
Super Saiyan.
episode
Yeah,
in the
not saying
series.
that. Or after
Yeah,
he trained with
shorter
some
than
almighty
GPS,
angel.
longer
Or
than
when he
GPS.
perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through Hit's time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off infinite
Oh,
Zamasu,
shit,
who was a
oh,
sentient
they're
Time
using
Lord,
Super Saiyan
defeating
4?
Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just
Might as well.
walking.
He even
Yeah, I
trained
know
with
they
a guy, the
talked
destruction
positive about it. I thought they were gonna
god
give him,
that noped
like,
you out of existence,
CC, not
your
Xeno.
being and your soul.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he's
From
gonna, I don't think
all of
Ford's gonna
time
be in the
and
fight
space.
though.
Culminating in his
Probably not.
greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
You see, they're calling it a
Goku
form.
isn't a normal
Yeah,
transformation.
no,
It's
there's
a
a
Well,
difference
crap.
between.
Ultra
Okay.
instinct
Yeah.
is the highest peak of martial arts, subconsciously making up
Oh, yeah, the feats.
because you're in the zone.
Defeat
Doing
Xeno
without
Goku.
thinking.
Oh,
Something Goku has
Goku.
always been trained to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body
I can't wait to
fails.
see that in the fight,
Really
man.
intense.
It is.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
going to happen in
Versions
the
of it for
fight.
specific uses.
Yep.
It's
That's gonna
extremely
be cool.
difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes,
Oh.
aka Dragon Ball
Oh, let's
fanfiction
go.
of Kaioken times 1,000.
Oh my
Well,
God.
technically, it
How many
does,
times are you gonna
because
predict the
CC Goku
fanfiction
is
show?
functionally a stand-in
Alright,
for the
CC Goes
mainline
to Ultimate
Goku.
version,
His history and powers are the same.
Yeah, defeat
making his
Universe
story just as
Busters.
much of a
Okay.
what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outspent a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was gonna rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space time.
Oh,
just
come
like Goku
on,
Super
man.
Saiyan.
Poor
Back
GT.
at that goofy monkey boy.
Poor
chopping
GT
wood,
fans.
punching dinosaurs. It's almost
Also, they did have
overwhelming how
multiversal
far
stuff in
Goku
the
has
black
come,
box there.
How much he's had
Yeah,
to
they
Yeah.
put
But no
they put
matter
a cap
the
of how
challenge,
many
he
universes
takes it
there
head-on
are.
and
And that's an
pushes
infinite
through.
minor one.
showing
All that stuff.
everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
Beyond.
That's a good line to end off.
That's a good like ending
Faster
singer.
than a speeding bullet.
Oh, not another
Faster
ad.
than a locomotive. It's a bird. It's a plane.
What?
It's Superman.
Superman.
Just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on the far-off world of Krypton, the infant.
I mean, I feel like
hero
saying
was
certain
sent to
things
Earth
back in
by
the
his
40s would raise some
narrowly
I like the
questionable.
ragtime. I like the ragtime
Raised
music.
by farmers as Clark Kent, he
It's
eventually
cute.
became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout, and he's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys
Stop
that made him
worshiping me,
Jewish?
please.
Jerry Siegel and Joe Schuster were
Isn't this
sons
the
of Jewish
second time in a row they
immigrants and grew up
mentioned
in a
Jesus?
time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And
Well,
that
yeah,
ugly
bro, the
mustache
Snyderverse really
Understandably,
attached
Superman
that
was
image to him.
mustache.
truly terrifying horrors.
Like,
The pair
the
created
mustache.
Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it. Hell yeah, that's how
Hey.
I live my life.
After
My
almost
Superman.
9 decades, Superman has been many
Well,
things.
oh
At
my
the
God.
Oh my God.
Okay, what is that next to his birthday?
left to the mercy
Wonder
of
Woman,
the
the language.
Just
New
Wonder
world
Woman at the end.
accepted him, raised him.
Yeah, just Wonder Woman at the end.
Because helping others
Wonder
in
Woman.
need is the right thing to do. That's
After
why he
all the
became
L's,
a
just
superhero,
Wonder Woman.
The first
Why is it
superhero.
always
Everything's gotta start somewhere, but he was the first
Yeah.
one to really take off. I mean, not
He took
literally.
so many L's
Took
before he
while,
got a
actually, before
W.
he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his paternal heritage, he accepted it subconsciously.
I wanted to
That's a
make
good
a joke, but I didn't know how to do it.
Severing him from his true
That
power,
was a good
which he
one.
would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity. Wait, he can do all that, but Batman can punch him out? Really?
I know, right? That's why Goku's gonna win.
True, true.
It's a good question, though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However,
That
for
sound
Death
effect's
Battle,
great.
we take the characters
Yeah.
at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just
I like the echo
He can
effect.
see through your own body
Time
and
travel.
mind to examine your soul.
I don't
And
get
then
how
he
that's
can't see
X-ray
through lead.
anymore.
That's okay, though. He can just burn through it with his face.
It's
Since
Superman.
He, gets his power
He
from
can
the
do
yellow sun,
anything.
his heat
I would
vision
say, you're
burns
questioning
the fire of
DC
a
when
star,
it-
and if
the
beams
whole
aren't
point of
enough,
Speed
he
Force
can
is
blast
that,
out
like,
his whole
when you go
body
faster than
super
light,
flare.
you enter an
It
alternate
used to
dimension.
totally drain him, but he's
That
I
not
love
would
that
be
super
cool.
flare. I love that
That'll
super
be
flare edit.
Superman's powers defy physics. My favorite examples of this
Oh, that's a
are
nice
he
edit.
built the reality warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all
Oh,
of
true
time.
form
I
Brainiac.
have,
Or when he
I have a
gained
feeling
knowledge
that'll
with
be a
medical
big
training
deal.
through only 5 minutes of
Maybe I'm
breathing,
wrong,
and
but-
then successfully performed
Every
all of
Goku
it.
across Heroes is multiverse
When
can
he
feel
smelled
it.
brownies in
Yeah.
North Dakota
My favorite.
From orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman
My
is no
favorite.
novice when it comes to
It's
the
spelled
intricacies
turquoise
of
and wrong.
battle.
He's trained in
Oh, they
Kryptonian
did?
martial arts, which
Damn
is
typo.
or as they call it,
Turquoise.
3R. He even got summoned to Asgard
Typo
to
moment.
fight demons with Thor for
Rip.
1,000 years.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such as tanking Darkseid's
Oh.
Omega Beams. Even
Okay.
Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Timelines.
Yeah.
Is that story of
Let's address
Superman?
the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may
Yeah.
have noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras. Superman and DC Comics as a whole have gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, pre-crisis, post-crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right? Well, they all are.
They're all.
The latest
They
release basically
all
said
are.
everything in the main series is
Yep.
kind of canon, even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a
Spelling mistake.
super
I
muscular
win.
control. Ew. I guess he can still phase through almost anything, even people.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't new. Plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah.
Post-Crisis Soups did
Oh.
start as less powerful than in pre-Crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he's not a complete composite,
Wait,
there's
what?
so many other Supermen out there.
Bill Murray?
Future Superman,
yeah.
Robot Superman, Kami Superman, Dinosaur Superman. There's a bunch.
It's like
This new
Spider-Man.
canon has affected his abilities.
Yeah.
For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further. In fact, upon visiting a white star, he attained a whole new level of
Wait, a
power.
white star?
When
Isn't
that
that
old baldy Lex
the default?
teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying
I'm
space-time
joking, of
has
course,
lost
but
its
I'm also
Oh my
wrong.
god.
He really just said that.
Oh my
Remember,
God.
Superman defies physics.
Yeah,
When
that
he used
panel.
heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure. The DC
Really?
universe
Oh.
is 15
Oh, gosh.
billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half
Oh
second.
god!
God,
Oh
we're adding
no!
in a
Oh
number for
no!
this.
Speed, over 50 nonillion
I
light
was
years
not
of
ready
mass.
for the
Not
DC
even
Universe
one.
buffs.
That's 31 zeros, and Zeus helped make that happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power, but if you want something bigger,
They didn't even
use the
just
antimatter
tell him. They
blasting
didn't even
Golden
say
Age
he's
Superman
infinite
with
or
all
anything.
the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman,
Punched him so hard it kick-started another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have weaknesses. There's kryptonite, of course, and exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
Not all at once. He has been able to
Hey,
move
where's the
planets
big
around while
kryptonite?
under a red star. So...
And
We don't
everyone
talk
knows
about the pink
Superman
one.
can't deal with magic, but it's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special resistances to it. He's defeated
Yeah,
plenty of
that's
magic
true.
users before, even Shazam.
It's because his
Superman
bioelectric
challenges the
aura
idea
can't
that
defend
absolute
against
power
magic.
corrupts absolutely.
Which
He's the goodest good guy of them
is
all.
kinda weird,
there
but
is
yeah.
nuance to being good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
it's
is the
but it's
ultimate
not a
Final
weakness
Fantasy,
specifically.
In the comic, he
and
completely
incorruptible.
resisted
Such as when he
Zatana's,
took
like,
on the World
magic at
Forger,
some point,
one of the
too.
most powerful
Oh,
reality
Wolf
shapers in
Forger.
all of creation.
He was in the
The
sixth
Wolf
dimension,
Forger
crafting a whole new
forged.
multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home. Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger
Superman,
So he was
bitch.
trapped on a world with a sun so distant he could never escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a single punch.
Badass
Because
as
that's
fuck.
Superman, a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
He's the kind of person to save a cat from a tree, answer Christmas cards from strangers, and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy all in the same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion than the Man of Steel.
Hey, look at the camera.
That was pretty
Episode of
good.
Death Battle is
Single
sponsored by
typo.
BetterHelp.
Well, it's getting to be the holiday.
One typo we
Weird thing
noticed,
is-
at least.
Just know, Mama
Goku will
Boomstick
cap
is
I didn't even notice it.
that Dude buggy I've been drooling over. What's
Weird.
gonna be
Okay,
stuff
so
in your
both of them,
A
both of them are
couple
placed in
undiscovered elements
multiversal
would be
plus.
nice,
I didn't see any
but-
omniversal
Yes.
stuff, so like,
About giving gifts to
Yes,
yourself.
but
Maybe that means
obviously
giving
they
yourself
just
a break
put the
during
DC
this
universe
or
way
treating
bigger,
yourself
I'm pretty
when you
sure.
have the time.
way bigger than Universe 7, yeah.
Sometimes
Superman,
that
yes,
means
Goku,
therapy.
I don't know,
Therapy can
because
be
they
super
explain a
helpful
direct
year-round,
number of how many
especially during
universes
this
there are
season. The
heroes.
holiday
But
blues
there's
are no
an
joke.
If you're
infinite amount
thinking
of
about
minor
starting
ones,
therapy,
however.
consider giving BetterHelp a try.
What's
I mean,
great
infinite
it's
is
totally
infinite.
so it's super
Yeah.
like
That's a
Sure.
quote from Goku
All
vs.
you have to do
Superman.
is fill out a pre
Dude.
let's have infinity.
And if it isn't a perfect match, switch therapists at any time.
Then again, though, even if both were placed at even power and speed, Superman would probably win because I don't know if Goku can kill him.
Superman just has way more abilities at his disposal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just way more everything.
Yeah.
Alright, oh, I'm so hyped.
All right, the combatants
Let's
are
go.
set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
Alright.
We got
It's time for a death
Death
battle!
There you go.
Alright, let's
Okay.
go.
Let's go.
I'm so excited. Oh, they're
Oh,
just
we're-
starting now.
Oh, we're already starting?
Oh, he's already Super
We're just
Saiyan.
starting now.
Already. God, this thing is so good already.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Nice.
That's cool.
Alright, based on that opening, I'm just going to headcanon that this is the same timeline as before.
Yeah.
was just thinking more along the lines of like, they've known each other this long, but now we're deciding to fight.
You're holding back! Give it your all! No regrets!
Oh my
Second
god!
throw! Yeah!
Just fine.
I'm doing just fine. Super Saiyan Blue?
I thought they were gonna do quad at least.
I mean,
Nice.
they usually do that, though.
Yeah.
Man of Steel? Oh my god. Already in space? Okay. One-hit punch!
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll show you just how powerful I really am.
Oh, he's glowing.
Oh, he felt it! He felt it!
Damn, it really is.
Goku blind? Wait, no, Goku blind was a red sun? Oh, that was Zeno! This is Kakarot!
Oh my god!
That was crazy. I saw Zeno versus Thought
What do you
Robot.
think?
That was awesome! Nice suit!
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Thanks, Gary.
He tried.
Yeah.
Ultra Instinct. Woo! Oh, what do you do with Jiren?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that is there because yeah, that's it. Go.
Oh, his cape's getting torn up. Solar flare.
Oh, super flare.
Super flare, yeah.
Or yeah, whatever it's called. Oh, he's going to
Oh,
the
God.
sun? Oh, he's gonna do the whole border punch.
Finally.
Oh my god.
Oh, that animation, bro.
Amazing. You know what's gonna happen though. There we go.
How can on cock? Oh my god.
Bro, this is crazy.
There it is.
Dragon. Oh, the thing. Oh, that universe is fucking.
That universe is done. But it's probably back. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, afterlife.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Oh, we need to pay attention to the back.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
sure
look at the
was.
backpats after
But
this.
I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
That was so good.
Let's go again.
Oh, it's so cool.
Alright, that was cute. That was cute.
That was a great ending. That was
So
great.
we didn't have the two Susanos punching each other, but we did get a Susano.
So many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good enough. That was good for me.
All the other continuities.
Yeah, for real. Goku
Oh,
would
that's
kick
so
almost
good.
every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most representative of this fight.
Yeah.
First
They
up,
prepared
Dragon
this. I
Ball
like
could
this. I
hit
like this
hard enough to
format.
break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,505 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is
It'd be-
1.6 Vigentillion times larger. Over
God.
1 more than Goku's.
At some
Thank
point, you reach
you.
a number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah, basically.
He's obviously gotten
Yeah.
stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times. He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But
Oh,
even if
Mr.
eyeball
Mixie's
Goku by
literally-
quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much, especially with the World Force.
Mixie's lit jump
Even
scare.
heroes compete with that. Superman
It always
takes the
comes
edge
back
in
to him.
strength.
But strength isn't everything. Let's
You know,
talk
it's
speed.
fun.
Both are
They're
obviously
actually
way
kind of
faster
calling
than
back to the
light, but
original with the way they're
Superman
breaking this
crossed that
down.
universe of his
Yeah.
in seconds.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Faster than
Across the
a
case of writers can't do math.
Keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Oh,
Wally West, let's
Goku
go.
out, though, flying across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That combined with instant transmission
that's
and
an interesting black
instinct
box.
would probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably,
Yeah, I don't-
Superman
yeah, I don't.
is faster.
I don't
but
exactly
both are
agree with the
immeasurable.
cooler part,
The
but
safest
Dark
bet here
Factor
is to
probably.
say they
Yeah.
tie in speed.
Especially
They tie in
when we
speed,
look at
okay.
skill. Goku's
Fair
a
enough.
martial
I
arts
kinda figured they were gonna do
He's
that.
Definitely got better battle instincts. He wants to fight and is dedicated to his training, while Superman sees training
I
as a
think
means to an end.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master.
Okay, that's an
So Goku
interesting
wins
black
in
box.
skill, but not
Okay, Goku gets
necessarily
skill.
experience.
Don't get it wrong.
I mean, experience,
Superman
yeah.
is not
Superman fought 1,000
unlike
years.
He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 1,000 years.
He's also astonishingly
1,000
great,
years.
like when he reassembled the
exactly.
warping miracle machine from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman, but perhaps less
And then
obvious is
powers.
the last category, powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, Ki is dependent on physical ability, so it's different from magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki,
Okay.
and magic isn't an auto win against Superman.
He could
anyway,
resist
whose greater
energy
strength
drain.
Could break out of something like the
Yeah.
God Bomb.
Yeah.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long.
And escape
Goku's
time
never
stop.
successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible
Oh, escape
to
time
erase
stop,
from
hyper-
reality.
yeah, a bunch of-
He's tanked Omega Beams,
Yeah.
which do the same thing as Hakai.
Yeah, fair
Superman
enough.
can time travel,
what's-
countering
what
instant
can-
transmission
what
similar
Superman
ability
can-
from heroes.
what can
And
Superman
regarding
not
teleporting
do?
him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any
Yep,
red
that's
star.
true.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away.
God,
and fight
the amount of
a white star
pluses
for a supercharge.
compared
And
to
Goku
Goku.
cannot pull off the same thing twice,
God.
as Superman could phase through his
Theta
attacks.
state
So
is similar
that's
to
it then.
Ultra Instinct.
Clark has too many counters.
Yeah,
and he
I
takes
didn't even
all
mention
powers and
Theta
it's
State.
over.
Well, I
Yeah.
think there's something
I think they
else.
did.
Goku versus
but
Superman
briefly.
breaches
Oh,
the
God.
waters of
God.
It's more than just two characters fighting. For a whole generation, especially in 90s America, superheroes represented an unyielding status quo. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came anime. There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience, and
Yep.
Goku's an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on
Wait,
entirely-
what?
Are we
I
stripping
said this
characters of their
before in the
importance by
server.
He is
simplifying them
way
into
too.
contestants
He is
I mean,
being
yeah,
very
And if so, then what's the point?
philosophical.
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
Damn it, man.
Thanks,
There's
Wiz.
more than
That
one
was
way to
boosting.
appreciate something. We're having a great
Yeah, that
time
was
talking
Goku
about
Black
awesome
versus Red Sun
characters and
Superman.
slamming action
Yeah.
figures together. And that's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, no matter who you prefer, that battle was super, man.
That's the worst pun.
What? It fits them both.
It's so lame.
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math. The pun's your job.
Well, maybe if you math as good as I
Just
pun, then
arguing.
Goku would have won.
What is
Okay.
wrong with you?
They didn't even say
Hi, I'm Ben.
Okay.
Next time.
Thank you so much.
finale.
Oh, finale is
What's the finale?
scary.
What's the finale?
What is
If you're not a Death Metal member yet,
Screaming.
click the
I
join
don't
button
think it
below.
is, but
See
if
what
it
you're
is, I'm
missing.
gonna cry.
Oh my god, what is it?
Oh, it's not.
Oh boy.
Huh?
It's
Yeah, it is. Well, that was
Holy shit.
a very abrupt trailer, but yeah, it's happening. The
Yeah.
number
Holy
one
shit.
requested matchup in Death Battle history. I somehow doubt that, but at the same time, badass.
Yeah.
That, I was not expecting that, but holy fuck, let's go.
About time it's happened. About time it's happened.
God damn.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
that's like the number.
And you know what? And you know what? We get two Transformers matchups in the same season. So
Which
let's
is
get
Yeah,
weird
That's
to
weird.
say.
like I understand the idea of 2 Dragon Ball matchups in one season, but 2 Transformers?
Although,
That's kinda-
although this
that's
is
a
basically what
that's a
people
coincidence.
predicted. This
That's a
is kind of
coincidence.
what people predicted.
That's kind of a coincidence. Like we had a Dragon Ball versus Transformers matchup, and then after that we had a Dragon Ball, and then Transformers matchup.
How do you think this is going to be animated?
Yeah. I imagine it'll probably be 2D because I doubt, like, with how hard they win with this fight, I don't know if we're gonna get another 3D fight.
You know what's funny?
But
I don't typically like fights starting out in the middle of them fighting. That is kind of the case here, but again, I can headcanon it as being a continuation, and that satisfies my monkey brain.
Yeah.
My monkey brain. How appropriate. Outside of that, well, actually, I think it's more. I don't know if I would say it's along the lines of like it's being a continuation, and I think it's more so like I don't know. I think it's something new.
No,
where it's
you're
like
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's just the way I'm thinking about it makes me enjoy it a little bit more. So.
Yeah, I think I just like the idea like both of these two have known each other, like they've known that they've existed in the same universe as each other for like the longest time, and only now are they like actually like trying to figure out who wins.
Right.
But it's like a friendly competition kind of thing, not like not like the first. Not like the first.
Go ahead.
No, I say not like the first Goku vs Superman, where it's just like, hey, you want to fight? You're insane.
Literally. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. You're insane.
Then the second Superman. Then the second one, Superman's like just stop, bro. That's what he was like.
Yeah.
I actually felt that.
I've seen worse. I've mentioned how I'm gonna start a tradition, and even though it's not the finale, it is a penultimate Dragon Ball episode that I was gonna reanimate the climax like Gogeta Vegeta. I'm scared to do this one now because of that animation.
Yeah. Listen.
Oh, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The way they messed with the colors at the end there is my favorite part.
Yeah, it was the part where he's like charging up the Kamehameha. Like that part was just so smooth. It's just like holy fuck.
Like
I'll get it, but like oh my god.
Look at how his colors slowly get enveloped in the white glow.
Yeah.
And the facial expressions in this were really good.
The facial
Honestly, the animation only really took a hit near the beginning. Honestly,
I could probably tell. I already know who animated that very last segment. I think I know who. I'm mutuals with him.
God, look at that.
Yeah, like what? I feel like they destroyed their entire reality, not just the universe.
I mean, technically, Superman can just like recreate it or whatever.
I'm gushing over the fact
that's true.
So I think that's kind of what happened.
I'm gushing over the fact that every time Superman landed a punch, it is a different version of Goku versus Superman that show up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, look, it's the fucking Dio meme on the left side.
Wait, what?
I see it.
Yeah, the Dio meme.
Wait, where is it?
Yeah, it's like
on the left side of the screen.
all the way.
Look at
the far left one.
Look at the top left is
Oh, so you're approaching me.
Like in terms of alternate realities, I saw I think Goku Black versus Red Sun Superman, and then I saw in another one it was Thought Robot versus Xeno Goku.
Yeah.
Like that's a really good attention to detail. I wish we could have seen Dinosaur Superman, to be honest.
Like just at least in the heaven sequence.
Oh hey, there's the original. I see the original Goku vs Superman right there.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, we don't talk about Goku vs Superman too.
There's Gogeta on the very right.
So crazy.
Gogeta?
Oh, is that
Where?
Gogeta?
Yeah, it is Gogeta.
No, that's good. That's Goku. That's Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
No, on the very right.
The very right. That's Gogeta's outfit.
Oh yeah, they just kind of took that off of Gogeta Vegeta. Oh, okay.
That might be where it's from.
I was gonna say maybe that version is a Gogeta versus a Super Bat.
But either way, yeah, very good, very good.
That was phenomenal. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, I love that.
What also fits is the Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1 trailer just dropped an hour ago. Fitting.
Let's say the Crisis Goku dying a third time.
Also,
Yeah,
I'm
but
looking back at
what
Black versus
matchup is it on the
Ultraman
site?
now,
What is it on the cipher though? Like,
It could be a lot of things. Let's just wait. Honestly, if you want to speculate, that's fine. But I'm just gonna wait until they actually tell us what the cipher wheel all meant.
Yeah.
maybe.
At this point, I'm done trying to figure it out. I'm just gonna wait it out.
Yeah.
Because like at this point, the mostly accepted like remaining symbol was the suits, and like, would you say Galactus Unicron fits the suits?
See, we didn't even know what symbol was remaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless you. But,
Holy fuck.
But yeah, out of the symbols that people thought might be left, the skull and crossbones feels like it fit the most for Galactus vs. Unicron.
Yeah, because like both of them are usually like portrayed as like being like the end bringer. No, sorry.
No, you're.
I was thinking. Wait,
the harbingers of the end.
Harbingers of the end. Yeah, because they consume planets. I was getting confused because I think there's actually a form that Galactus has called Lifebringer, which like that fell a little on the nose. What I was about to say, but yeah, that's basically that harbingers of like pure. Just like the end of everything.
Like, the skull and crossbones, out of the symbols that people thought were remaining, is probably the one that fits this the most. Because it's very hard to associate the flask with it. It's even harder to associate the pentagram, honestly. And the suits was the only other one.
So in the suits might have been this. No, I was saying never mind.
This one is absolutely the recycle symbol. That is way too obvious.
Yeah.
That is way too on the nose for it not to be.
Yeah.
Very on the nose. Yeah.
So yeah, I am very satisfied with this episode.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, me too.
Any other comments, or are we signing off?
I don't want to say it's like easily like among the best of the season because obviously recency bias is a thing, but like, damn, this was fun. Like, this is like still phenomenal in like every sense of the word.
It's definitely among the best of the season. I can safely say that. But yeah. I am curious to see how Galactus vs. Unicron turns out. It's hard to imagine it being Sprite, but obviously I understand that it totally can be.
Yeah.
Crazy. After all this time, we're finally getting Galactus vs. Unicron. It's like
in the same season as Cole versus Alex.
Yeah. How many legacy? I guess I don't know if I say legacy. I don't know if legacy is the right word, but like. How many matchups left that they've like talked about that have just been on the back burner for so long?
Kratos versus Astra.
Kratos versus Astra is like they so obviously want to do it.
Yeah, I think the only two left then is Mickey Mouse versus Bugs Bunny and Ruby versus Maka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, kind of. I'm sure there are a lot of others that we're not thinking of that aren't as immediately obvious, but still.
Yeah.
Maybe Ghost Rider versus Spawn.
Does that fit the bill? Either way. Yeah.
I want to count it. It's just really popular. It's something that I feel like should have been done over Lobo.
Ghost Rider versus Lobo was still a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, exactly. I don't regret the fact that we got Ghost Rider versus Lobo.
It is a fun episode, and plus we got one of the best, like in my opinion, one of the best tracks of the season, one of the best tracks of the series from it.
All right, well, yeah. If you guys like this video, you can like. If you didn't, dislike. But either way, we'll see you in the next video. And,
yo, pray for me. I
will have a teaser, I think, too. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Up and away.
right. We might be wrong. I don't know. It's up to these guys, but either way, let's start. That was not in order, but I'm gonna do that again. Actually, that'll be the blooper. Sure.